And so one of the things that was eye-opening for me is that recently you brought in a business partner. Talk about your analysis and your research before doing that, because that's touchy territory to bring in a business partner that far into the evolution of your business. So how did you make the determination that this would be beneficial? And then how did you find the right one?
Yeah, great question. And I think it is to recognize your limitations, to recognize you've got to have a plan, and to get to your plan, you have to be prepared to pivot and change. And so I knew what, even to back it up. So when I launched in 2003, I then launched franchising in 2006. So I didn't plan on launching franchising until that point, and then we can back up and talk about mentors there. But I took it as far as I could take it, and I saw a bigger need. And for me to get to that, that's
Mm,
where I had to take that next step. So with partnership, I had taken the company with the skill sets that I had. I was having growing pains, and um, I needed and wanted to get it to this next level. And so I really looked for someone who had complementary skill sets. And so my business partner, Mark Alivero, he was Cornell University in economics, law school, and really had this complementary skill sets that together it was that synergies that we were able to get. And somebody who had that equal drive, I'm night and day, 7 days a week, especially in that growth phase.
yeah.
And I needed someone who, if I called on a Sunday, I was disrupting their working. And I knew what I needed, and I knew what I wanted, and I knew what I didn't want. And he was able to toe to toe match that of the working to develop it to where we needed to go.
Fabulous. It doesn't work out that well for everybody.
No,
So,
no. Partnerships, I really push against partnerships and entrepreneurship, because you don't you that workhorse, of having that complementary and someone who really you've got to have it so defined, and an exit plan. We did. If it didn't work out, we talked about all of that, all of those things, and making sure that when we achieved my goal and his goal was that we would have an exit strategy. We would take it as far as we could take it, and we looked at being part of being acquired by private equity. And so you have to even make sure, looking that far out, that you align with those goals.